I'm back. I let the old comparison thing happen, didn't I? This year I did Dirty Dancing. My videos aren't the ones that you jump to click on and then you open it up. Oh. So we run into a slight issue. Oh God, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But this is a success and I have to remember that and I have to talk about it and share it and... So, are you all eager to know how much everything has cost me? I'm back. Hello. If this is your first video you found of me, welcome. My name is Emily. I'm an illustrator. Welcome to the studio. You are so welcome here. If you want to go back and watch all of the videos I've done to get to this point, you've got about 4 years worth of videos to watch. Please do. And thank you if you are here and you've been with me all those years and you've rewatched those videos multiple times. I know there's a few of you that like to go back and watch them again. Just welcome and thank you so much for being here. For the past couple of weeks I've felt a bit flat here on YouTube. I have been just putting out the same content and I get the same regular viewers, but it's just not been growing, or I just feel a bit like the content I'm putting out is not very good. What I've realised after talking to lots of you is that I just need to carry on doing what I'm doing, try new things, just have fun and stop stressing so much. That's what I'm gonna do. I let the old comparison thing happen, didn't I? Which it's never gonna work when you compare yourself to other people, and especially people that are in different circumstances. Like, everybody has different circumstances, and I was comparing myself to people that can work more hours than I can, that have more resources than I do, and just need to focus on me, what I can do, and be proud of it and share it with you, and that's what I'm going to do. So welcome to a new studio vlog. It is April and it's a busy old time. I'm going into literally the busiest 2 months that I think I've ever had. So I'm gonna have a really busy April, a really busy May, then June should be quite quiet, and then July is going to be mental. So before we get into all of that, I want to thank some new patrons. I hope you don't mind, because I've obviously had 2 weeks off, and then the last vlog I didn't say thank you to anybody. So welcome to Yasmin, JK, Desi, Kerry-Ann, Kath, Millie, Sam, Emma, Sarah, Dredre the Art Witch, Dredre, Sue, Amy, Katrina, Mercedes, Han Arts, Rianne, Casey, Emma, Sophie, Harriet, and Stephanie. You keep me going in here, so thanks a bunch. Today's vlog, or this vlog, is going to be about my Patreon boxes because I need to pack them. We're a few days late, but that's fine. I'm still waiting on a few things to arrive for the boxes. I was hoping they'd arrive today so I can pack them today, but all my deliveries say they're coming tomorrow, which is actually my day off. So we are going to pack them on Thursday, and I'm going to take you along with me, show you how I pack them. I think I've got about 60 to do this month. I'm going to show you how I do it, my thought process, give you some tips if you're thinking of doing something similar, and that's what this vlog is going to be. Today is Tuesday and I've got a few admin jobs to do today. I'm recording a podcast with Millie from Link Lettering. We're doing that at 5 o'clock and it's now 3:05, so I've got a couple of hours before that. Some freelance work I'm working on. So I haven't done freelance work in ages, but this company reached out and it's really exciting, the brand and everything. So I won't share too much now. I know that's really annoying, but I have some admin to do for that, and when I can share I will. But I'm hoping to have that wrapped up in the next 2 to 3 weeks, just because I'm going into mermaids really soon. So another update. I am doing my 12 days of mermaids in May. So if you don't know what that is, every May I create 12 new mermaids that form a mermaid collection and a mermaid Patreon box. I'm not going to do a mermaid collection this year. I am going to do a mermaid Patreon box, but I am still going to do my 12 mermaids, and I'm gearing up for that. So I'll be doing mermaid drawings in April, ready for May. So yeah, look out for that. I'm going to be raising money for charity this year while I do it. I'll have more information about that and I'll have a link for you when that's live. So we're going to raise money for charity, we're going to draw some mermaids, and then yeah, I've got lots of events coming up. So that's why I'm really busy at the minute. Things are really good. Oh, Kickstarter. yeah, my Kickstarter pins are coming this month as well, so we have Kickstarter to do. So I'm going to document all of that for you when they arrive. We have lots of Kickstarter packages to do. All in all, I'm actually feeling wonderful. Like, things are going amazingly well. Just in terms of YouTube, I felt a bit flat in terms of documenting it, and I mentioned it on a Patreon podcast, so thank you to my patrons that listen to me ramble on. I feel like I'm in a really weird middle place with YouTube, in that I'm not this like new exciting business that's just starting out and that's fun to watch, and I'm not this super successful business that you might want to watch to get some inspiration. I'm just this like middle business, which I always wanted to be, and that's what I want to be, but my videos aren't the ones that you jump to click on, I think. But I need to change my mindset, because for a lot of people that maybe are in full-time work or are just starting out, like, this is an exciting place to be for those people, and I need to think that. And you know, like, my mum's doing my accounts right now, and I had an amazing year financially last year, and I don't want to talk about it. Like, I'm not here to just be like, oh, you'll never guess how much money I made. It's not about that, but things are a success. Like, this is a success, and I have to remember that, and I have to talk about it and share it, and not be afraid and not worry so much. I think that's the thing, is to stop worrying and to just share my story and take you along with me, and that's what I'm going to do. So we're kind of resetting. We've reset and we're going to start again, and we're going to make these really fun videos, really exciting videos. I'm going to tell you everything that's happening, the good and the bad. And the first thing is, oh my gosh, let me show you. I finally put my leggings on display in the studio. So I released the leggings in November, and they've just been either at home in a drawer because I wear them, or they've been in a bag here in the studio. And I was like, you know what, screw that. I am going to buy a rail and we're going to put them on display. So I have just, these are kind of like extras that I have, and like samples. So I have these are like the loungewear that are bigger at the bottom, and then we have the casual leggings that are a bit thinner, and then I have the crop tops. So I also have some shorts here, and then I have the active ones, but I wear the active ones constantly because I train in them and things. So yeah, that's a nice little update. I'm really happy about that. So let me put you back on here. That was a massive introduction. I am going to go away and do my admin. I think what I'm going to do is pick the camera up and film properly on Thursday, because we have a full day of Patreon boxes. I'll show you everything I've got. I also have a box from Gemma from Birdsy Bella's Air, who worked with me on this box, and oh my god, I can smell it through the box. We worked together on this, but I want to open this when I have everything else. So we'll save that. We'll save that for Thursday. So yeah, I just want to say hi. I'll be back with you on Thursday. We'll have a full day together. But yeah, thanks so much. Hello, happy Thursday. I believe I have everything I need to do these Patreon boxes. So hang on, swap my glasses over. So yeah, it's now Thursday the 6th of April, and I'm going to get these Patreon boxes done. I didn't factor in that this weekend is Easter weekend, so tomorrow and Monday is a bank holiday, so people aren't going to get their boxes till might be Tuesday, like, so anyway, it's fine. People will, like, I've already sent the digital version of the box out, and I'll update Instagram to show pictures of things so people know it's coming. But yeah, so I'm going to unbox everything, and I said that I would start treating these studio vlogs as more of like a teaching thing, or like giving you tips and things. So I'm going to show you kind of everything I buy for a Patreon box. The amount of boxes I've done, or I do every other month, has gone up. I think the month I did the most was 120 boxes back in 2020 maybe, I don't know, I'm sure I'll have a vlog of it. Right now I'm doing, I think maybe 65. I need to double check the number, but it's around that. So I've taken a massive hit on the amount of boxes I'm doing. That has affected how much I can spend on the boxes, or it should have done. It should have affected how much I could spend on the boxes because I'm not bringing it in. It's something you need to bear in mind if you're going to do Patreon boxes. If you're just starting out and maybe you're opening 5-10 slots, you could potentially make all the products yourself. And that's a really great way to do it. That's definitely how I started, especially if you're doing prints and stickers and things, because you can just cut 5-10 stickers, put them in a box. When you're doing 100 boxes or 120, cutting stickers yourself and prints, the amount you think you're saving by doing it yourself, you're spending in time doing all that stuff. Does that make sense? So I outsource and I get everything printed. I'm going to show you that. So the problem I've got right now is I still have too many boxes to be doing it all myself, but I'm not doing enough boxes to justify ordering like 150 of everything. So I used to order like 150 and then I would send like 100 boxes out and then I would put 50 of them in my secret shop on Patreon. And now I don't need to order that many things because I don't have, does that make sense? So I'm at a weird point with Patreon boxes where it's costing quite a lot to do them. And the honest truth is this could potentially be the last year that I do them, which is sad to think about because I know some people absolutely love getting them, but they're not, it's just hard to make it work. Sorry, my memory card was full, I just had to delete some clips. Yeah, it's just, as a business model, I'm taking a hit now on it. So I either need to get it back to the numbers it was at, but we're in a cost of living crisis, like I can't do it, like I don't know how to do it. Or I say, this is the end of it. We'll see, like this is the second box of the year and I will see the year through even if it costs me. So we will carry on, but I just want to, if you're thinking of doing Patreon boxes or like a subscription box, the idea of it is amazing, but the cost of it, especially with postage prices going up, it's really hard to make it work. I've done it so that I send a box every other month and that's how I do it. So essentially a box costs the price of 2 months, but that's really hard to explain to people. So I have people join the month that a box comes out and then leave, which is fine. But for it to work long term, I need people to be in them for 2 months. So I think just what I want you to bear in mind if you're thinking of doing a Patreon box, really lay out the numbers. How much is it going to cost you to do it? Like I draw stuff new every single time, and like this box, I've worked with Gemma from Birdsey Bellazaire, and I have to pay her for her time, and I wish I could have given her more, you know, and if I had double the amount of boxes I would have been able to, but yeah, it's just, anyway, I don't want it to be negative because I love doing these boxes so much and it will be a really sad thing to stop them. But let me show you what this box consists of. So 1 box a year I do as like a fan art inspired box. Last year I did Mary Poppins, the year before that I did Wizard of Oz, this year I did Dirty Dancing. So we have this, which has come from printed.com. So I got postcards and prints from printed.com and I'll show you those. And then in here we have some sticker sheets from Sticker Shop. I have some mini candles from Gemma from Birdsey Bellazaire, and then we're going to make some badges. Haven't done that in a long time, but badges, I have a badge press machine thing, and to get badges made, it just made sense for me to do it myself. We'll see. Anyway, right, let's open them. Let's see what's inside these boxes. So this is what we have so far. We have the print, which I'm really proud of. It's like my style, but obviously you know, from the film. We have a lovely postcard which is blank on the back so you can write on it, and then a sticker sheet which has lots of like little bits from the film. So these are obviously from printed.com. Both, when you're ordering these, even prints, like I get my prints from printed.com, this is essentially a postcard. So select postcard but select A5 size, and then you can do nice thick paper. And then these are obviously A6 size. These are from Sticker Shop. I think they are really good sticker sheet people. So this is what I have so far. I still obviously need to do the badge, which we will get to, but I want to open up this because obviously I got it when I was filming before, and the self-control I had not to rip it open. I'm so excited to see in here and to see how it just enhances everything else, you know? So this is what she has done. So this is the badge that I'm going to be making. I sent it over and we made a little label for it, and it's in this like little pink tub, and then you open it up, twist it off, and it's a little tea light candle. Oh, and it smells of watermelon. Oh, that's so special. I absolutely love it. And I think everyone else is gonna love it too. Thank you so much to Gemma. I will leave Gemma's details below. So I can't remember how many I ordered, maybe 70, maybe just less. So I need to put that out as well. I also forgot to order, and I really like to do this if you're going to do a Patreon box or a subscription box and you partner with someone else. I really like putting like a leaflet in with information. So obviously people that open this box at home will maybe watch these videos and understand, but there'll be people that, you know, don't watch and they'll open that thinking I made it, and that doesn't seem right at all. So I usually have a leaflet printed at like printed.com or instant print or something with just some information with Gemma's details on, and I haven't done that, so I'm gonna have to print that myself. So that's a pain, but it's fine. I'll just print like 4 to a sheet and then cut them and put them in, and that'll be perfect. So yeah, so I'm gonna get these out, and then I'm going to do a badge test run and a leaflet test run, and then we will do a mock-up of putting a box together, because there's other things you need to bear in mind when you do boxes, and that is the weight of them. Weight can massively affect your postage prices, and I think because of how this is, I'm not going to be able to cut any corners in terms of making it lighter, because, you know, I can't send it flat. But if I didn't have this, I could send it in an envelope and it would save so much money. But what I will do is I will show you some ways to make your post cheaper. So let me just get all these out, make a badge, make a leaflet, and then we'll put a box together and see how it'll look. So we run into a slight issue in that I can't find the piece of metal I need to make my badges. I haven't done badges in ages. I just had all the stuff together in my cupboard and I've gone to get it all out and there's a piece missing. You need another piece of metal that goes around here that you clamp to make the badge, and I don't have it anywhere. I've turned every drawer upside down and I haven't seen it. So I don't know what to do because I can't make my badges. I can't do it. I'm gonna have to, oh God, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, right, so I'm not gonna spend time stressing about it. I can't find it. I think what's potentially happened is it's come away, and when I've tidied up and things, it's gone in the bin. I don't know why, because it's all been in a cupboard for ages. Luca maybe has found it, or my mum's thought it was rubbish. I just don't know. As soon as I send this box, I will find it. I know I will. It will just magically appear. But I've searched every drawer and cupboard that I have, and I don't have many drawers and cupboards, so. Okay, right, sack that idea. Let's just start putting the box together. Okay, slight change of plan. I've decided I am going to make some stickers. I haven't made my own stickers in 18 months. I haven't even turned my Cricut on in that long. I outsource normally. But I've just looked and I have 9 sheets of vinyl sticker paper. And as long as I can get 7 or 8 on each sheet, I'm going to print stickers instead of badges. Okay, so let's hope my Cricut works after being turned off for that long. Let's make some stickers, shall we? So I think I'm all ready to package everything now. I've made my stickers, which, to say that Cricut has not been turned on in the whole of 2022, it didn't need calibrating, it just cut out perfectly, so thrilled with that. And then in terms of the leaflet, I decided to do something different, and I don't know, it might be a bad idea, maybe we won't do this again, but I decided to make a label that I will stick on the inside of the postal box, and I used my thermal printer to do it. So, hang on, I'm just pulling all the labels. I did it that way because I don't need the ink, and obviously I've got 60 odd to print, so I've just literally like explained that it's Birdsy Bella's there. The problem is it hasn't done Gemma's logo properly, so I hope she'll forgive me. I have put her website on there and her handle, but yeah, I think it's not ideal, and I do wish I'd have done a proper leaflet, but I'll remember for next time. So I am going to sit now and I'm going to pack I have 63 to do and then 1 extra to send to Gemma. So I'm just going to like churn through them, get them all done, show you how it looks in the box. And then what I'm going to do, I've decided, is I'm going to sit down and work out how much it has cost me to do this box. Just to show you like the cost of these things, because I think you might be surprised how unprofitable it is to do this. So yeah, let me show you. So a little update, I have wrapped all of them in the cello with the backing boards. I've done 64 of these, and I have also done a test to see how heavy the boxes will be, and this is like a top tip for you. Kind of depends where you are in the world actually, but postage here in the UK, it does a jump as soon as you go over like a certain amount, or different weights of boxes can have different prices. So usually for a box like this, I would send in a pit box like this, and I'm just going to literally put it in like that. Usually I would wrap it in tissue paper. I've decided not to on this box, just because it's an extra cost and could add extra weight. I know tissue paper is really light, but it will add it. So I weighed this. This weighs about 96 grams. Now the exact same items in one of these padded envelopes, and this is a W5 size, which I actually have the this size, which is W3. This fits A6, but these ones fit A5, and these are also a large letter. So I could put the same things in here. This is 60 grams. So you're saving yourself 20-30 grams just by changing the packaging. So if you find that you are doing boxes that are, I don't know what like the tipping point is where the price changes, but it could be a case that you save yourself so much money just by changing your packaging out. And I used to think that this wasn't as good because it's not a box, but it doesn't really matter as long as the contents inside are the same. So I'm a bit torn on what to do. I'm gonna sit with Royal Mail now and look at the cost of both. If it's the same price, I'll probably send it in a box just to kind of protect this. But if the price is crazily different, I'm gonna send it in this. So let me go over and have a look. Yeah, so it doesn't make a massive effect to me because even the heavier one, the box, is still under 100 grams. However, if you found that your goodie box was 110 grams, for example, right now to send 40 boxes at 110 grams second class is coming out at £74. However, if you did my tip for making your box lighter and knock off like 20 grams and got it underneath the 100 grams, so say it's 90 now, those same 40, it comes to 46. You would have saved yourself £30, almost £1 a box it saves you. So factor that in when you're doing and planning boxes. The idea of a beautiful box sounds great, but if you're paying an extra £1 on each of those just to ship it, and let me have a look, oh my God, let me have a look at international and what the effect is. So I'm looking at 20 international boxes. If they were 110 grams, for 20 boxes, it would cost me £115 to send it. There's different countries in there and they might differ. So if you're just doing the Europe, I have like people in America and things. Now, if I drop it to under 100 grams and make it 90, it's £82. £82. So that's adding £30 on to 20 boxes. That's like £1 something a box. So hopefully that little tip there has helped. But like I say, my boxes are going to be 90 or under 100, so I don't need to like, I'm going to just do them in a box if that makes sense, because the price isn't going to be any different. So yeah, I'm going to sit now and work out how much all of my postage is going to be. No, scratch that. I've just done a test by putting the label on the box that says Birdsey Bella's there, and we're getting to 97 grams. I still need to put a label on the front and I still need to put tape on it. It will go over 100 grams, so I'm gonna do the envelopes. So I just want to show you before I get into numbers and like how much everything has cost. I just want to show you, I'm going to put the label on the back so people can read it before they open the package. So are you all eager to know how much everything has cost me? Before I get into numbers, and you can make your own conclusion over whether this is a profitable thing or it's worth me doing, what I will say is I absolutely love doing these boxes. It gives me an opportunity to be creative and to come up with new products, and I absolutely love doing them. So that's how I want to start this off. So like I said before, I have 63 Patreon boxes this month, and then I'm going to send an extra one to Gemma. So, but my figures that I'm going to show you are based on the 63 of the people that paid for the box. 40 of them are in the UK, 23 of them are international boxes. So the actual boxes are, it's £15, but then it's different prices in different currencies. It all works out about the same. So a person in the UK is spending the same as people internationally, and that's where I think a lot of the issues lie. But I don't want to do a separate tier for international. I used to do that and it was hard. So for example, in the UK you'd pay £15, and then in like US it's $18, but it all kind of works out the same. So bear that in mind when it comes to pricing. Everyone has paid the same amount. Imagine everyone is paying £15. I don't get the £15. So Patreon takes some fees. They take 8%, which is their fee, which I've worked out would take the £15. I would get £13.80. They also take a payment processing fee, which is different depending on where the patron is, but the UK, for example, it's 3.4% plus 35 pence. So they're going to take, from the £15, they're going to take 86 pence as like a payment processing fee. So I've worked out after fees, from that £15, I get like £12.94. So let's say £13. Let's round it up to £13. So £2 is taken already from Patreon. And then that top tier also gets all of my other content. Now I, in my head, take £5 of that and put it towards making other content. So I get guest speakers on, I have to pay them. I make content, I need to pay myself. So £5 of it, I just mentally put it to other content on Patreon. So that leaves me with £8 per patron to make this box. And as you can imagine, when I used to have 120 people, that was much easier because when I was buying stuff in bulk or paying someone to help me, I had £8 per patron. Now, like I say, 63 patrons getting £8, worked it out, it's just over £500 I have to put this box together. Now that seems like loads of money. So I'm going to just explain to you where that money has gone, especially with this box. I have had things printed, I had my print done, my postcard, my sticker sheets. The good thing is I've ordered extra. So by the time you order 65 of something, you might as well order 100 because the price per unit is less. So it tends to be, there's not much of a price difference if you order 60 of something or you order 100 of something. So bear that in mind, check that out when you order something. I think with these postcards, I was gonna order 80 and they were working out to be some, I don't know, like however much per unit. So then I changed it to like 120 and the price per unit dropped. So I didn't pay any more, but I got 40 more prints. Does that make sense? So just factor that in when you're ordering your stuff. So I also paid £100 to have my tea light candles. So in terms of buying stuff for the box, I spent about £200 on buying stuff, like the actual printing of the stuff. And then I didn't need to buy any new packaging because I had it all in stock, but you need to factor in your envelopes, like the backing board, the cello, the labels. I have 2 labels on these boxes. All of that stuff adds up. Now I've given myself like £1 a box for that sort of stuff. That's maybe too high, but let's leave it at £1 a box. So in terms of paying for everything, I spent just under £265. Spread that over 63 boxes, that works out about just over £4 box. So I had £8 to spend, half of it has been spent. I've spent it on making the stuff in the boxes, which is fine, like that's absolutely fine, it's what I expect. But I still need to post the items. And this is where any savings on your postage is what you should do. So I have worked it out. To send all 63 boxes, it's going to cost me £116.60. So a UK box is costing me £1.15 to send, and a USA box is costing me £4.20 to send. This is where you need to think about like what you're gonna do. Basically, I'm not making anything on international boxes, and that's what I've come to realise. And you have to think about all this. So I spent £4.20 buying the stuff, and it cost me £4.20 to send the box to America. That's £8.40, is that right? Yeah. I only had £8 to spend on the box, and I've not paid myself anything yet. So all of them hours drawing those illustrations, all that time spent packing the boxes, I haven't paid myself for that time yet. So the only way that I've made this work is by sending a box every other month, right? So that's why, although you're paying every month to get a box, you're getting it every other month because I just need to spread that cost a little bit and pay myself. So I think going forward, I am going to carry on doing them. I'm going to really try and get more people getting a box. So as you can imagine, like, these numbers would be so much better if I had 100 people back in that tier, because I've already got the prints, the postcards, the sticker sheets. I've already ordered enough for those boxes, so that cost wouldn't go up. I'd just pay more on the shipping. And then I think what I'm gonna do is potentially look into offering some of the items on my actual shop. Up until now, everything's been exclusive to Patreon and gone into the secret shop. But I think for this to work long term, I need to be offering these things in the shop as well, just at a higher price than what my patrons would pay, if that makes sense. So we're gonna test this out. I hope you don't mind, and I hope you're still with me, because I know this is a very different kind of studio vlog. But I hope it's helped you, like, start asking yourself questions if you want to do something like this. But as a massive thank you, and for still being here, if you're still here and you're still watching this, can you leave me, like, leave me your favourite Dirty Dancing quote below, or like your favourite part of the movie. Leave it below so I know you're still here. It's very bright in here, I'm so sorry. Okay, we've moved over here because it was very bright over there. I'm going to do a little test to see how this works. So I am going to be putting these 3 items as like a mini box on my website. They will be hidden and you'll only be able to view them with a link below this video. Obviously I don't have the candles, I can't do the stickers, but these 3 items I'm going to do as a mini box. And you can grab it now. So I would love it if you join my Patreon, if you wanted to join the goodie box and get it every month, like every other month. But if you want to just get this, I'll leave a link below, and let's try it out and let's see. And it could be that by doing it that way, it helps with the cost of it. So yeah. So it's Thursday and I still need to actually send all those boxes. However, I've got a hospital appointment today, which I will talk to you about in the next vlog. I'll give you an update on things. I am nervous, I'm scared, but I am going to, yeah, I'm gonna go and see what the doctor says. Thanks for being patient with me while I figure out what I'm going to do here on this channel. But yeah, I hope you all have a lovely Easter weekend, whatever you're up to. It's the start of a new month and I haven't put my sales tracker up yet, but I have a little offer on this weekend. You might have seen it on Instagram. I am putting a free pin in everyone's orders when you spend £20. So it will include the mini box as well. So let me go and grab the free pin that I'm going to put in your boxes. So I'm going to pop this in if you spend over £20 over the weekend. Yeah, it will end on Monday or until I've got pins left. I don't have many left of them. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you all very, very soon for another video. Bye guys.